Ice Age Scrat Tales is a mini-series on Disney Plus that released in 2022. It tells the story of Scrat, who has a baby son, and he's experiencing some positive and negative times with him as they go against each other to see who will earn the highly treasured acorn. So, Ice Age Scrat Tales, this was requested by Andrew Goodguy. He really wanted to hear my thoughts for a while, and I did say I would get to it. So, recently I did review the sixth movie that released on Disney Plus, The Adventures of Buck Wild, and that was awful. And I mean awful. But from what I know, this is said to be the last thing Blue Sky themselves created before they were shut down. And after watching it, I can say this miniseries was pretty decent. I thought it was a pretty solid miniseries. Yes, the story very simple. It's fairly simple. It's just very simple. It's just seeing the bond with Scrat and his son, but it's actually quite cute. It's actually quite sweet to see. There's no dialogue. It's their body language, and I thought that was very creative. It's very respectful. It's very faithful to the characteristics of Scrat, which I like. The story is good. It's fairly simple, but like I said, it's quite entertaining. There's a clever joke they do with a storyboard, and the joke is just genius. It's so creative, so unexpected. It's an absolute genius. Whoever thought of that joke deserves a good clap. That joke was genius, and I mean genius. Man, that joke had me really impressed with how good it was and how well pulled off it was. So the story was pretty good. The animation, oh my god. This is a mini series, and this looks better than the sixth movie which came out recently, and the animation looks a billion times better than that crap. The texture, the fur, the lighting, the character designs, the environments, the backgrounds. Oh my god, this miniseries looks gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous. I was actually amazed at how gorgeous this miniseries looked. It just looked so stunning. It actually looked the exact same as the first five movies. It looked superb. My god, visually, this just looked amazing. Now we have the characters. There's not many characters to talk about, as there's pretty much only two, Scrat and his son. Scrat is still himself, just more of a father figure, but he still has the same characteristics as he has in the Ice Age movies, but he's still pretty good. His son, however, is the most adorable character Blue Sky has ever created. He's actually just so cute, and the bond Scrat and his son have is actually very sweet and brings in a lot of the miniseries heart to the table. I genuinely was surprised with how good their bond was, and they played off each other really well. And the music was pretty good. It's not amazing, but the music is quite enjoyable. So pretty much, I like this miniseries. Overall, after the last three movies, which were just dreadful, Scrat Tales is actually pretty solid. Its story is fairly simplistic, but it's executed nicely and has its heart in the right place. Gorgeous animation, likable characters, and some enjoyable music. This is definitely worth a watch if you're a fan of the character of Scrat. I'm going to give Ice Age Scrat Tales an 8 out of 10. That was my review for Ice Age Scrat Tales. Thank you so much for the request, Andrew. Stay tuned for my next review. Until then, guys, take care, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and skidoosh.